Hello people of the internet, and board Zach here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. And in today's video I am back with yet another update for the LEGO Minecraft world. So without wasting any time, there's not a lot of change, but it's kind of like some of my previous updates. There's a lot of pieces that have been added, but visually it's not that different. Before I get started though, I do want to say I just ordered the Ice Spikes set, finally. So it'll be a couple days before that gets here, obviously, because I just placed the order, but right there, there will finally be Ice Spikes soon, which is really exciting. I'm still figuring out what I want to do with that ocean area. I think I'm going to leave it mostly open, but I do think something should go there, because it is a little bland. I might have some boats in there or something. I'll figure something out, but yeah, the Ice Spikes are coming, finally. I also might put some ice shards in the ice, or in the water, but anyway. Yeah, without any further ado, I'm going to begin showing you what has changed. So some of you might be able to notice this. This bit here has been expanded. Right here by 4. There's a 4 there, 2. It's been expanded quite a bit. And this was because, so I made this update video before and it got scrapped because I had made this level with the water like it is over here, which you'll see, which is a new thing. And it just didn't look good, so I decided to raise it all the way because this area for the boats, they should be lower. So I decided to expand this still. So yeah, this bit has been expanded. This used to be like here, or here I believe. It's been moved over. Some new plants have been placed. There's a new tree here, which is pretty cool. This tree used to be here, I believe. It's been moved. It's still kind of moving back and forth. I haven't figured out a definitive spot for it yet. Some plants growing, or food growing, plants on the ground. So one thing you might notice, so in the last updates, I had all of the mushrooms, that's there. Okay, I had all of the mushrooms like this, how they come in the sets. But I was looking at the Mushroom Island, and I really was not a fan of how it looked because all the mushrooms look really cluttered on there. So I figured it would probably look a lot better if I always move these little plants around. I think they look good all over the place. So, yeah, but the Mushroom Island, I felt like the mushrooms were just a little too clumped together. So, it would keep seeing me move stuff. So I decided to finally break that rule. It's more game accurate this way anyway, and I think it makes the world look even more alive, which is why I added the mushrooms. I want the world to look very lively. So yeah, this enchantment room has been moved over 2 studs just to fill the space a little bit better. More space over there now. Just the same amount of space around here. This chest has been moved over a couple studs. I believe the sign was moved a little bit too. What else is there? Not too much else. I mean, there's stuff over here, but I'm trying to focus on what's over here for right now. Oh yeah, the bridge. I finally fixed this. So I had to have just 1x2 studs on the end and then all these jumpers in the middle to keep this from breaking. I finally found a plate that was just long enough to be the whole bridge, so I don't need to do that anymore, which is a very small thing, but a good thing. So as for all this open area in here, it doesn't bother me very much because I like having some open area, but let me find it. Somewhere I want to put, I'm going through my parts in here. I want to put, is this what I was looking for? Yeah, the dragon egg, like the Ender Dragon egg somewhere throughout here. But I want to build like a monument around it, so I might put it somewhere like here. But there will be a little bit of a build surrounding the egg. But yeah, this is the dragon egg from the end set, which is a pretty old build. Not very detailed, but you can definitely tell what it is. This ice block, so I think I'm going to place some more ice around that area, just to make it look a little better. So, yeah. Anyway, what else is there? Okay, so coming back here. So, for the longest time, the lake was not filled in with plates like this ocean is. The little lake back here was base plates that was showing through, and Some of you might not have noticed, but they were not official Lego base plates. They were bootleg knockoff base plates. And while it wasn't very noticeable, when you're in real life and you see it in the sunlight and stuff, it's very noticeable that they are not real. It's been bothering me for quite some time. It didn't when I first made the world, but when this ocean became official Lego and that one was still bootleg pieces, it did kind of get on my nerves. I finally decided to fill it in. So a lot of the reason I did expand the green here was so I had more water pieces, because I don't want to order them. Because last time I ordered water pieces, they got lost in the mail and it took forever for them to come. So I just decided to fill that in. So the entire ocean is full. So the lake. So the main way you may notice this is that this used to drop down a plate. It no longer does, because the entire world is on a, as you would expect, a base plate. Not the same color all the way through, but it's on a base plate nonetheless. So yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, so the lake's been filled in. I do really like how this looks though, because on some places like there used to be like a layer of green under the grass, and it just didn't look too good. Same with the layer of that taiga green being under that. It just didn't look very good. So I also did raise the plants up a bit, but yeah, it just didn't look all too good. So I decided to finally fill that lake in. I think it looks so much better now. There's a couple little breaks in my logic, like blocks should be one plate higher, but I don't think it's noticeable. I think it looks so good now that it's official pieces and no longer fake. So yeah, I don't really think there's much else to update. Nothing else has really changed. I think I'm about to add some packed ice over there by that area. I think I might put some more trees back there. I just want that area to look a little more, you know, alive. But yeah, there's really not much else for me to say. I'm pretty happy with this world. I mean, obviously I have been for a while. I'm super stoked to get the ice spikes. I think they're going to complement this very well. I think they're going to look really good up there. Finally filling in that big blank spaces. I've actually gotten used to the big empty space now, but I think it's going to look so much better when there's actually something there. And yeah, this world, I haven't really been as interested in it as I used to be. And it's really exciting to be ordering new sets again, because this world is my project, really, and I'm kind of scared for when I'm going to be done with it, because I really don't want to leave it alone, because, like I said, I've been a little less interested, but with summer break starting, I have been having more time to look at it, so who knows what'll happen. Probably nothing, but I'm still planning things anyway. So yeah, that's enough of me rambling. I hope you all enjoyed this update. I hope you all like the world. I'm so proud of this, especially considering this is mostly a mock. Obviously, like, the trees are builds from sets, and some of these are builds from sets, but I think the way they fit into my custom built terrain is really good. I think my world is really unique. I think this is better than anything I've ever built before, and I'm just beyond excited to, excuse me, I had a hiccup thing there. Extremely excited to get the ice spikes and finally see this world really looking how I want. Almost everything is done. That space back there, I want to put something more back there. I don't know what. I tried building a bridge, but I don't think it looks very good back there. So I might add something like ice. I still think about adding a little swamp back there, but I don't think it's going to look very in place. I can see some plates I need to push down. But yeah, that's really it for this video. Not much else for me to say. I do talk a lot, but there's not a lot else for me to say. I'm just extremely ecstatic about this world. I'm so proud of it and everything that's come of it. So yeah, if you have any recommendations for stuff to add to the world, go ahead and tell me. I probably won't add everything you guys would recommend because it's getting pretty full. But yeah, that's it for today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.